Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. Today I'll be building this medieval sidearm. Enjoy. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a shaft. You can use a thin piece of PVC pipe here. I'm using these two pieces of plastic because I'm trying to get the use out of them. And on the inside, I have this other piece of plastic right here because these are indeed hollow. Like I said, you can use a piece of PVC pipe or something like that. But there's rolls of duct tape there, as you can see, so it just doesn't rattle around inside, and it holds these two together. And then that goes halfway up this duct tape roll, and then this one's a little bit smaller, so the duct tape's a little bit less, and then it just goes together like that. And then you have this solid shaft, and then I'll just glue them in place. Now that that is out of the way, I'm going to move on to the grip. Now, I'm very concerned on how I want this to look and feel. I'm very satisfied with my drawing here, which I completely made up, and it's supposed to optimize comfortability and protection. Now, all I have to do is just cut this out, just like so, and I will cut out a lot more of these, but for now, I just want to show you what the plan is. As you can see, I drilled a hole right there, and it goes out through there, and it is on a slant, as you can see, and I have all these steel pieces right here. I'm going to stick it through, and now that it's like that, I'm going to bend the steel so it goes all the way around the knuckle guard here, just to actually add strength to the guards. So I have two cardboard handles right here, and when I'm on the inside here, I cut grooves out so that can reduce the amount of cardboard there, so it will sit on the handle a lot better and a lot closer to the shaft. And I only need two of them. As you can see, the steel is bent exactly how I'd like it to be, and the handles fit on perfectly, covering the steel. And I'm gonna have to bend this little bottom part into that shape just right now. So the shaft is glued on there, but the steel is not yet. Now that the handle is complete and all the edges are sealed with hot glue, we're going to move on to the design for the blade. Now, as you can see here, I have a lot of different design for the blade, and I was going to do this one right here, but the pole right here for the shaft wouldn't allow that sharp point. And also, this is a sidearm because my primary weapon, the longsword or poleaxe, would do the purposes I need it to do. And I want this sword to fill the purpose of just hacking. So if that's the case, I'm going to choose something similar to these blades so they don't need a point because you can't really have one. So I chose something close to this right here. It is now cut out, and I have two of them. And then, as you can see, I traced out the shaft shape here with a Sharpie, and I'm just going to cut that out so the shaft will fit into pieces of cardboard a little bit easier. These are the grooves I'm talking about, and how I did this was just holding the knife at an angle like that, and then I just peeled it away using a flathead screwdriver to help remove some of the excess. And now I have this clean trench that the shaft will sit into comfortably, and you'll just sandwich together just like that. Also, before gluing this down, I have this piece of steel right here, which is the same thing that is made out of the knuckle guard here. Now I bent it into the shape of the blade as well, and it will sit right there, just like how I build my battle axe. Now that that is completely filled with a pond of hot glue and it's completely solid now, I'm going to put the other side over like that. Maybe I'll use some Gorilla Glue here just to reduce the amount of hot glue I have to use, but I will glue it down at an angle, and then I'll worry about the back later. Then I used hot glue to create the spine on the sword. And then, like pretty much all of my other builds, I spray painted this silver completely, and now it's very shiny and glossy and finished up. And I used some tape on the back just to close up that gap, and now this weapon is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like these builds that I do, like and subscribe for more videos.